Howdy, folks, and welcome back into Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Cody Chalifoux, and I'm joined by the head women's soccer coach, Coach Phil Pincince. Coach, how are you doing?
Very well. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so let's just get right into it. You have a lengthy resume. You were at Brown for forever, basically, not to make you feel too old.
Okay.
But you were there forever. You had extreme success. Then you went down and you coached in the high school level. Now you're back. And in the collegiate level. What went into that decision to come back into college level? Also, what went into RIC in particular?
Well, what was interesting is I was just finishing up with my high school team. I was the head women's soccer coach at Mount St. Charles Academy, and I did that for 4 years. I was only going to stay 2, but I stayed 4 because I really enjoyed the student athletes, and we were very successful. We won the first state championship in the school history, so I was really happy about that. And but 4 years was long enough, and I just happened to make a phone call to Don because I knew him as the athletic director, and he asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm just finishing up with the high school team. He says, I'm looking for a women's soccer coach. Think about it. If you're interested, call me. I did go home and spoke to my wife, and she thought I was crazy, but I think she understands that I have a passion to coach. I know I'm 66 years old, but I still have a passion. I'm a young 66. I love the game. I have a passion for the game, and I love a challenge. And I'm hoping to turn things around, change the culture here for the women's soccer program, and get some wins for Rhode Island College women's soccer, and also give the student athletes on our team a very positive student athlete experience. That's my job. That's how I see my role here at Rhode Island College.
Well, we love to hear it, and the first step of making that culture, changing it, is in your coaching staff. Tell us a little bit about your staff, how you met them, and what went into the decision to have those two lucky coaches to be on your staff.
I would not have taken this job or been here if Louis and Sarah did not say yes. Before, when I met with Don for the position, I said to Don, I have my coaching staff. I just want you to know if everything works out, I have my coaching staff. And the reason for that is pretty simple. I wanted to, at 66, I want to be with people I like, I enjoy. I don't want to train other people at this stage in my career, and it worked out pretty well. I told him, he said, I can't believe you have a coaching staff. I said, yes. And main reason was I didn't want to be told I have to hire a former assistant or somebody he knew about. I wanted to hire my own staff. Louis was with me at Brown for 12 years. So to get him to come back was awesome. And then Sarah played for me at Brown, a big-time goalkeeper, Division I, and then she came to Mount with me as my goalkeeper coach. So I got both of them to say yes before I even interviewed for the job. If they had said no, I would not have interviewed for this position.
Right, so you have a lot of trust with those two, obviously.
I do, and they're awesome.
Good. So, like you said, just changing that culture last year, it was a tough year for RIC women's soccer. What can we expect from you guys this year as a coaching staff, as a team? What are some of your goals you guys are pushing for this season?
We want to be a team first. Individuals don't matter to me. It's about team first, them as individuals second. And I think they've gotten the message. And the next thing is my first meeting on November 8th when I had it with the players, the big issue here is that they understand the priorities. Number 1 priority is academics.
Yep.
Number 2, soccer. There's no 3. Right. It's academics and soccer during the soccer season and the spring soccer. After that, they can bring in all those other priorities that they want, but during that time, it needs to be academics, soccer second.
That's perfect. And you said not really individuals. I'm going to ask you a question about an individual. Who's someone we should keep an eye on? I know you have a lot of freshmen coming in, a healthy freshman class. You still do also have a good amount of returners as well. Who's someone that maybe as a freshman we haven't seen yet that we should keep an eye on, or a couple freshmen, or someone who might not have gotten a lot of playing time last year who could have a bigger role this year?
Well, I didn't see the team play last year. So I can't answer that question about who had a role. I don't know
Okay.
their role. I didn't ask them. All I know is that I'm trying to move this program forward.
Right.
And as I told you, it's about team. So if I sit here right now and tell you one individual, I'm telling you that I'm thinking an individual is the best. We're going to be a team. You're going to see us. We're going to be a deeper team. I can promise you this. I think that we're going to be organized. We have a game plan that the players will be asked to follow. I think we're going to be exciting to watch play this year. I think we're going to be a deeper team. We recruited 9 new players to add to the returning players, so we're going to be deeper, and I think that's going to make us much better right at the beginning of the season. So I think you'll see that we're going to utilize the players. You have to understand, non-conference games are a tune-up for the conference, and the big key is conference. You want to be in the playoffs, you make the playoffs, you get a chance to win the conference. You win the conference, you're going to the NCAAs. That's the ultimate.
That's the ultimate goal. Awesome, Coach. Well, thank you for spending time with me. I'm
You're welcome.
definitely excited. I know everyone at home's excited. Stay tuned for the second half of this game. And if you want to see any other further games, any games in the future, go to goanchorman.com, where we have a schedule. You can find up results of any previous games as well, statistics, all that fun stuff at goanchorman.com. Coach, again, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I've been Cody Chalifoux. Thank you so much for watching that interview. We have more on the way, so make sure to go to goanchorman.com to find any interviews that you might have missed, any interviews in the future. Make sure to go to goanchorman.com as well to look at the varsity schedule and see what games are going on, when they're going on, if you can make it, or if you want to watch at home. And again, we thank you so much for supporting RIC Athletics. Go Anchorman.